Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Silent Core and welcome back to my series where I cover all the latest news and rumours about GTA 6. Now today we've got some very exciting information to go over. We're going to be talking about some credible leaks that are outlining when we can expect GTA 6 and also what cities and locations will be included in the GTA 6 map. Now it has been a wee while since my last GTA 6 rumour video, and the reason is because I don't like to post any old leak that gets thrown online. There's a lot of them and a lot of them turn out to be fake. I only like to cover leaks if they do have some sort of credibility behind them. Now the leak I'm going to be talking about in today's video was actually one that happened about 10 months ago in December 2018 and apparently came from a small third-party developer from Europe. Now this leak wasn't specifically a GTA 6 leak, it was actually a leak for the PlayStation 5 and leaking all the specs and launch titles that would be coming with the PlayStation 5 and a whole lot of other details about the PlayStation. And the interesting thing is that everything that they confirmed so far in their leak about the PlayStation 5 has actually come true over the last 10 months. And we're talking about really specific information, these are really specific specs this person has leaked that have all come true. So I believe this gives pretty good credibility to at the end of this leak where he talks about some of the launch titles that would be coming to the PlayStation 5. In case you guys have been living under a rock the last couple of days, PlayStation have officially announced the PlayStation 5 and also its release date. It's going to be coming in holiday 2020, so basically at the end of next year. So if we take a look at the original leak, and remember this was posted way back in December of 2018, this person said he's been working for a AAA game studio development that's set to release in 2020 as a launch game for the PlayStation 5. He went on to confirm that PlayStation will not be participating in E3, which they didn't, it was only Xbox that unveiled some of their new details on the Xbox Scarlet. They said that the PlayStation 5 release would either be March 2020 or November 2020, it wasn't yet finalised, and it did go on to be holiday of 2020. And he went on to confirm a bunch of other things, like it would be backwards compatible, which it is backwards compatible with the PlayStation 4. There's going to be physical games in the PlayStation Store. He went on to confirm a whole bunch of the specs. He talked about PSVR 2 in 2020, and also the DualShock 5 controller, which again, they're going to be getting a new controller for the PlayStation 5. It's going to have some sort of camera inside for VR, more analog precision for first-person shooter games, and something similar to the Steam analog trackpad. He also went on to confirm the price of this console, which would be starting at $500, which is a $100 loss per console at the beginning for Sony. So we're going to skip down here to the bottom of the leak, where this person confirmed some exclusive launch titles that they know of, and it gets really interesting down at the bottom, where there's a non-exclusive PlayStation 5 game, and that is GTA 6. He said here that it's going to be most probably holiday of 2020, He said he's not hearing anything PlayStation 4 related, meaning this would be a next-gen only game. He also said that Sony is paying huge money to secure 1 month exclusivity for the PlayStation 5. Now if this is true, that would be absolutely crazy, and to be honest it doesn't sound too out of the question. We already have PlayStation and Rockstar having a partnership, bringing 1 month exclusivity to some Red Dead Online content, so they already have that relationship there. And I guess if they were able to make the whole game exclusive on PlayStation 5 for a month, that would be absolutely crazy. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of exclusivity, and it would kind of suck for anybody that did go on to purchase the new Xbox. He also confirmed being hearing rumours about Miami and New York, so 2 big cities, but I'm not sure if that's 100% true. So Miami and New York would be fictional Vice City and also fictional Liberty City, and if we had 2 cities in the game, I'm sure this would go on to be probably one of the biggest Grand Theft Auto maps we've ever seen before, so that would be very exciting. So as I mentioned earlier, this person isn't specifically leaking GTA 6 details in this post, it was mainly to leak the PlayStation 5 details, and he did mention that he's not sure if this is 100% sure, but he is just sharing some small details on what he has heard on GTA 6 so far. Now it's kind of interesting because usually when we get a GTA 6 leak, the leaker will try so hard to get everybody to believe him and get quite angry when people question him or if he's lying or not. And this person, confirmed what they know so far about the PlayStation 5 and also just added here that it's most probably going to be true, but it's not sure if it's 100% true, so they're just throwing out what kind of rumours they've heard so far about the game, and aren't trying too hard to get us to believe them, so it does make it somewhat believable. And the fact that everything else in this person's post has rung true so far, I think it gives great credibility to what he's said so far. If you do want more details on the PlayStation 5, Sony has confirmed that it's going to be easily play games at a 4K resolution. It's going to be fabled 60 frames per second to give a much smoother playing experience. For the first time ever on games consoles, the PlayStation 5 will support ray tracing, which is a graphical technique that models the travel of light to simulate complex interactions in 3D environments, making games look absolutely beautiful on the next-gen consoles. Ray tracing basically mimics the way that light bounces from object to object in a scene. Reflective surfaces and refractions through glass or liquid can be rendered much more accurately, and even in real time, leading to heightened realism. The PS5 will also feature a solid-state drive or SSD, which means it's going to be able to load games for you a lot faster than it would on a normal hard drive. The PlayStation 5 is also going to install games a little bit different, so game installation is going to be mandatory. You'll also be able to install just the multiplayer component of a game, so you don't even need to install the single player campaign if you don't want to, you can just install the multiplayer. For physical discs on the PlayStation 5, they will use 100GB optical discs, and the console's disc drive will also act as a 4K Blu-ray player. The PlayStation 5 is also going to have a brand new controller. It's going to have something called haptic feedback, which basically gives different vibrations and responds differently to different in-game impacts, so you'll be able to more accurately tell what's happening based on the vibration of your controller. The controller will also have resistance triggers, meaning you can vary the level of resistance that when you're pressing down the trigger, making things feel more realistic, such as if you're shooting a bow and arrow, or if you're racing, or in a first-person shooter, there's going to be different levels of resistance on those triggers. And last but not least, the PlayStation 5 will also be backwards compatible, as it's based part on the PlayStation 4's architecture. You're going to be able to play all of your PlayStation 4 games on the PlayStation 5, which is very good news. But yeah guys, that's all the confirmed information we've got on the PlayStation 5 and also Grand Theft Auto 6 we've got so far. Do let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this leak so far. Would you be excited to revisit Vice City and also Liberty City in GTA 6? If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future GTA 6 breaking information. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.